Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you another Madonna triple reaction. We're going to be checking out the songs Hanky Panky, Into the Groove, and I'm a Sinner. The first song we'll be checking out the music video for, and the other two are going to be live performances, so I think we've got a good variety there. A huge thanks to Karsten the Sincere for making this request today. And Karsten let me know that all three of these songs in their own way showcase Madonna's playful side, which, I already could have guessed that was there because of how much of a superstar she is, and superstars tend to be playful in moments. They're just people. They tend to have all of the emotions and characteristics that we all do, so it's going to be fun to see that side of her as well. I think there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to today. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Off comes the top. Wait, do you see how she dropped it and it vanished into nowhere? Was there a compartment she dropped that into? I think it fell through a hole in the stage.
Some girls they like candy, and others they like to grind.
Oh my god, look at that arena. Ooh, the brass in this is really good.
Some guys like to sweet talk, and others they like to tease. Tie my hands behind my back, and ooh, I'm in ecstasy. Don't stop me with kisses. I can get that from my sister.
It's as much about the music as it is about her choreography. I feel like I need to talk about that more because anytime I've reacted to Madonna where I don't see a visual, it is a different experience. When I see her doing the actions and gestures, I think that elevates the performances.
Don't stop me with kisses. I can get that from my sister. Before I get too cranky, you better like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't wanna cry. I just wanna Hanky Panky like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't wanna cry. I just wanna Hanky Panky guy.
Kind of like this
Please don't call
jazzy
the doctor.
swing.
There's nothing wrong with me. I just like
Wow, me saying jazz swing just like unlocked the memory for me. I remember maybe like 10 years ago discovering this genre on YouTube called electric swing, where you would hear a lot of jazzy vocals, but overlaid those vocals was this extremely electronic forward production. And wow, so many of the melodies that I remember from that time are showing up in this performance, in this particular song. Have you guys ever listened to electric swing before? Let me know.
there's nothing wrong with me. I just like things a little rough, and you better not disagree. 'Cause I don't like a big softy, no. I like someone mean and bossy. Let me speak to you frankly. You better like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't wanna cry. I just wanna Hanky Panky like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't wanna cry. I just wanna Hanky Panky guy.
This is a fun one.
What about, yeah, that's an interesting.
Who is that on the stage?
My bottom hurts just thinking about
A suave, dapper man.
Treat me like I'm a bad girl.
This is the Curious George guy.
Even when I'm being good to you, but I don't want you to thank me. You better like Hanky Panky, nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs, I don't wanna cry, I just wanna Hanky Panky like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs, I don't wanna cry, I just wanna Hanky Panky guy. Yeah. Get the picture. That's the way I came into this world. The doc said later she's a beautiful girl. He gave me a spanky and started to smile. So give it up, honey, 'cause you want it. Yeah.
Are we getting a fade out here? Hanky Panky, I need a good spanky. Those are some of the best lyrics you'll ever hear. I mean, it's such a fun song, super catchy in the vocals, and I think a big part of what gives the song a lot of energy is actually the brass, uniquely enough. And as I heard the first saxophone riff play out, I was almost thinking this track was going to go into a more jazz sultry direction, but instead here we got this like full jazz swing production, which naturally has a lot of bounce to it. It's a very fun listen. It's a fun topic too, this idea of just no pressure fun. Let's have the Hanky Panky with a little spanky. God, it's not a sentence I thought I would say right now, but here we are. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Good consensual Hanky Panky, man. Let's get down to it. Let's check out the next one here. We got some DJs. And she's exercising on stage. This is how she stays so fit. I heard jump roping is really good for lymphatic drainage. Y'all will have to let me know if it's right or not.
Step to the beat, beat, beat. Step to the beat, beat, beat. Step to the beat, beat, beat.
It's a simple beat. I was dropping out a little bit.
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me. Yeah, get up on your feet, yeah, step to the beat, boy, what will it be? Music can be such a revelation, dancing around
Really can be.
a sweet sensation. We might be lovers if the rhythm's right. I hope this feeling never ends tonight. When I'm dancing, can I feel this free? At night, I lock the door where no one else can see. I'm tired of dancing here all by myself. Tonight, I wanna dance with someone else. Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me. Let me hear you sing it.
Oh, wow.
Wanna get to know
I love the energy in this one too. Somehow it's more subdued than what we heard before, but it's still fun and punchy. DJ Infernal. This is such a party
I'm about
song.
to live out my fantasy tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna double dutch jump rope
Ooh, okay.
before your very eyes. But I need your support. Let me hear you make some noise. No, that's not good enough, people. I said I need to hear you make some noise. That's more like it.
I can't believe this performance was 18 years ago. 2008. Here's the double jumping. I've seen girls in the schoolyard do this. Which is 2 times the jumps, right? Or is there something different to it? Oh, she's rotating too. That was cool. I mean, jump roping is like a version of dance.
You can't touch this, motherfuckers! Live out your fantasy here with me. Just let the music set you free. Touch my
This song, for all intents and purposes, is very simple, but it's got great energy to it. Like, the moment that this song comes on, everybody can just immediately grab onto the melody, grab onto the beat, and just dance however they'd like. Now, I don't think club scenarios would be safe for jump roping en masse, but, you know, you could do something different. I do like the sprinkler. I know that's a good one.
music.
It's one of my go-tos, you know.
Touch my body, move in time. Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine.
I'm just realizing that the DJ booth has been on wheels. It's been moving.
Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me.
So many cool stage elements.
Get up on your feet, and step to the beat, boy, what will it be? Okay, people, one last chance. I want you to sing while I jump rope. Denise, come on up here. We're gonna show you how to do it South
This is a
American
cardio
doggy style.
workout for her.
Are you ready? Go try, baby. Get into the groove, boy, you got to prove your love to me.
Oh my gosh. Ooh. I love the energy at the end. This song just ramped all the way up into that final moment where everybody's singing together. You can hear the different cries and screams from the members of the audience. It is hitting so hard for everybody in attendance there. Maybe some of you were in attendance there. You can let me know what the vibes were like. It looks like everybody is just having the time of their lives. I like this sort of inclusion of DJ and hip hop in her music, and we've heard a handful of tracks now where the instrumentation is more reliant on electronic or digital elements, which at the time of the production, at the time of like writing these songs and putting them out there, would have been more modern. As we hear it today and compare it to like all of the existing genres of like dubstep and the grimes, and I don't even know. I remember I found this website. If I can find it, I'll share it with y'all. That has like a word map of all of the different musical genres that are out there. And I saw one crazy one out of the many crazy ones that are out there that was like funk, tripno, dubstep, something. And that was already like 4 different adjectives to describe at the core of electronic, at the core of dubstep. And I feel like Madonna, in a lot of senses, brought a lot of those genres to the limelight, where more people are enjoying it, and it's not as kind of like undergroundy as I guess it must have been for a long time. I guess don't quiz me on the history of electronic music. I just think to back when I first discovered it, which would have been for me in like 6th or 7th grade. And I always will say that I was one of the first kids in my school to discover and share dubstep with everybody else. I definitely didn't discover Madonna back then, though. I'll tell you that. This is a really fun one. In the beginning, I wasn't as convinced melodically, but with the energy and the way we got to that intense place by the end, this song definitely won me over. Let's check out the last track of the day. This is I'm a Sinner. Contains elements from Cyber Raga, the MDNA Tour Miami 2012. MDNA, MDMA, but MDNA being Madonna. Oh, that's cool. How big is that Jumbotron? Her dress is so shiny. I like it that way. You know, it's interesting because, like, immediately the way I think of I'm a Sinner, I like it that way, it's complete self-acceptance, because oftentimes people use the label of you're a sinner as an insult, as a way to control you and your life and your behavior. If you accept it, if you own the label, then it doesn't have the same damaging meaning. That's not to say that every insult thrown your way is one that we accept and internalize, but to not let somebody else's words have as much power over you as they can is a step in the right direction. This feels very, very anthemic. Also, I really don't never comment much about like set design and all of the physical elements on a stage, because I am not a stagehand. I don't have that like experience, but I notice a lot in Madonna's performances, especially the shifting in platforms. They must have like a very modular setup that allows for this level of flexibility, because how else would you coordinate all of this? I'm sure this is like all tech driven or maybe physical pressure driven. And I'm sure now if you look at what's possible in 2026, there's going to be even more things to look out for in that regard. But man, there's so much to be admired and appreciated here just on the stage alone. Like up and down like a movie, like a video game. She had some attitude in those last few words. Wow, I love the background stuff happening behind her. Those guys are so talented. I'm loving the side of Madonna.
Jesus Christ hanging on the cross, died for our sins, it's such a loss. Saint Christopher, light my way, I'll be coming home one day.
Monks have appeared.
Saint Sebastian, don't you cry, let those poison arrows fly. Saint Raphael, lost and found, Thomas
Whoa.
Aquinas, stand your ground.
Hold on. Did she just drop a bar about Thomas Aquinas? I haven't heard that name since sophomore year English philosophy. Wait, I gotta look that up. She literally says, Saint Anthony lost and found, Thomas Aquinas stand your ground, all those saints and holy men, catch me before I sin again. That is, it's like you're standing in the face of all of this like, I wouldn't call it necessarily archaic, though you can, but this legacy. You're standing in the face of all of that and saying, hey, the philosophies that you've used and applied and taught others about, yes, they say certain things, but actually when you label everyone who doesn't agree with you as a sinner, you're just calling yourself a sinner at the end of the day too. There is an infinite complexity within the self, and there's many other philosophies that are out there as well that accept the more flawed aspects of who we are as individuals. And we can almost like hug our shadow self, thereby merging together. And when it comes to just being who you are, that is the most important thing. And if others label you a sinner for just being yourself, not harming anybody else, that's on them, not on you. Kind of like the philosophical old guard. We're all sinners, right? Yeah. Looking at the fallibility of man, because we are all capable of error. We all sin, right? Wow, it's like the Hare Krishna people. I don't know what they're saying. I need captions here. Wow. Look. Lameva. I've heard this. I've heard this before. Tatsavidum Varenyam Vargo Devasa Dhimahi Theo Yana Prachodayad. That's the full recitation of that. Wow. Hare Om. Wow, I was not expecting at all for that to end in a place very much rooted in my own upbringing and childhood. Seems like they were drawing from either Hare Krishna or just directly from Hinduism. I was able to recite the previous verse for you, but I don't actually remember where specifically it comes from. I would have to like type it into Google and figure it out phonetically where its source lies. And it's so interesting that Madonna is as worldly as she is because she is drawing from so many different cultures and different ideas of how to be, all in an effort to just find self-acceptance, all to just be a better version of herself, of yourself. And that is a big thing in Hinduism, is our universality. And the Gita often, and there's a lot of things that a big text like that would explain to us, but the Gita often shows that we have to remain within our humility as long as we can so that we can operate best in this world for ourselves, for a greater version of ourselves that even we can't see. And a big part of that is accepting the self, accepting our flaws, accepting our good qualities, and being appreciative of all of it and moving forward rather than letting one of those things hold you back, or your ego attached to a certain good quality that you have, and now all of a sudden your confidence becomes arrogance. Like many things in life, there's an important balance that needs to be struck, and if it comes from a place of ego on one end or fear and the negative things on the other end, you basically circled the drain. You didn't make any progress in the way that maybe you wished you had. And there's no one way to find your spiritual self or the path to enlightenment, right? And I'm not one here to proselytize either. It's just really interesting to me to hear the ideas in which Madonna kind of views the world, and then how it kind of translates into her performance and production. Because I pulled up the lyrics on the side. I didn't see the Hindu text there, the Sanskrit. So my assumption is that this was like for a more one-off performance of this song, but very broadly, you don't even need all of the religiosity behind it. The idea of being a sinner and a saint. I've actually, it's in the archive somewhere. I wrote a song about all saints, they sin. And if you even look at like the definition of what a sinner is in Catholicism, everybody out the gate is a sinner. Yeah, I'm not going to get into like political or religious discussions at the level that maybe you'd like me to, but I just view everybody as part of a human collective. And yeah, we all have our flaws. Yeah, some of us sin. Yeah, we aren't perfect. And hey, is it the case that everything that you deem in me as a sin and a flaw is actually that case? Who made you the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner on how I can live my life? You know, there's always a balance to this thing. So it's hard to prescribe one general rule or way to be, or to even assess things as they happen. But yeah, this was another really fun song. Ended in a very interesting place, which I wasn't expecting. I think musically, my favorite track of the day was Hanky Panky. Just a lot goes on in the world of jazz that intrigues my ear. And the swing part, super bouncy and enjoyable. But I think the best beat that we experienced today was in the second track, Into the Groove. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And if you would like to request more Madonna yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.